So, welcome to AtlantaState.com. We are property investors here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. We both do buying and selling of real estate. We also do a little bit of property management and then hold our own real estate portfolio. We do these videos often, just walking in properties, just to kind of give you sort of our input of what we think is going to be a great investment. This is actually about 95% there as far as an amazing rental that is going to be very easy to rent out. Let's go take a look. So here we are, just kind of a front entry, nothing too big. Pretty standard in most houses. When you enter in, you usually have kind of one or two different setups. A lot of entries have an entry, and then just to the right side, they'll have some sort of formal dining room or some formal living room. What we're seeing is actually people and renters don't want formal dining rooms. They don't use them. Families are just different. They're not gathering around a big dining room table, having a Sunday dinner necessarily. So it's not something that's needed. And you'll notice this property doesn't actually have one. As soon as you enter, we have a bathroom over here to the right, pretty standard, nothing too big. Just washroom and facilities. Come down directly down the hallway, kind of flip master on main. Let's go here to the right first. There we are, the washroom. Washer and dryer room, which is actually pretty nice. If you imagine, we don't have snow days or anything in Atlanta, Georgia, but if you were muddy, you can have people come in, walk right into that washer and dryer, throw dirty clothes, and they're not going to be tracking too much throughout the entire house. Walking into the master, pretty standard, nice lighting out to the backyard, pretty good sized room. You could definitely fit a queen size bed in here, dressers, no problem. And let's walk directly into the master bath, double vanity sinks, kind of all the new looks here today. Now, the new look technically in today's market is gold finishes here, potentially even a gold sink. I was in a house the other day. It was like a brushed gold sink, had a white countertop with a brushed gold. Very, very cool and modern. But if you're thinking about buying and holding real estate for the next 10, 15 years, you want to go with something that's going to stand the test of time. While this gray is the new hip, even this gray 10, 15 years from now will actually still work. It's not super, super modern. It doesn't have anything too, like I said, the gold finishes or anything that's going to be sort of a buyer's taste. It's just kind of very generic, kind of bland, but still very good to look at. So pretty standard setup here. Soaking tub, shower. Could have went nicer on the enclosure, but I don't want that necessarily for the renter. A rental property. I don't also want a shower curtain. I like this glass. People are going to like that. But this frame here is a cheaper model. If I went completely frameless, it'd be a lot more expensive for the house, which is just not needed. Facilities, and then there's the walk-in closet. So what people are really going to like about this is you can actually come into your master, you can take a shower, and then you can go into your closet and get your clothes, and you can kind of stay in this facility to get ready. Some people don't think about that. If I had a closet over here in the master, you think if you had a couple and maybe one person got up earlier than the other one, you would completely disrupt this person rummaging through closets and stuff like that. So they've actually put the closet back over here, which we really, really like. And then another really cool thing about it is they have this window here, which really lights up that closet, which is also pretty nice. So pretty cool feature. Why this is kind of a cool house, kind of the first point is this master on main. Now, not everybody wants a master on main, but there are a good deal of people that want to do a master on main. They don't want to walk up, big stairs, older population. So to get the max amount of demand for your particular property, you want to find a property that is going to speak to pretty much all types of people. While everyone necessarily doesn't require this, a master on main, while there are some people that require it, those that don't really care are okay with either one. Again, demand is the biggest thing in real estate, in both getting a high rental rate and then just having a low vacancy, meaning that as soon as someone moves out, they move in and the house isn't sitting vacant like it is right now. So master on main, always desirable if you can find it. And then this is what people are looking for, kind of this open concept. You have this little area here that someone's going to put, some kind of a kitchen table. This is primarily where people are going to eat. You could do something here, a little table, but again, not what people are looking for. They're looking for that entertainment. They're looking here to be cooking, watching a game on TV. You can imagine someone's going to put their couches in here and they're going to be sitting here watching the TV, enjoying the fireplace, whatever it is. And, somebody could be over here cooking and still be, entertaining, or with the, with their group. It's not completely separated. So whenever you can kind of get this open concept, it's definitely more ideal. And again, with the kitchen, it's still the modern colors. We have the gray walls, the gray cabinets. We have kind of a standard granite in there, stainless steel appliances. For renters, this is going to rent out. Again, touring a property yesterday, and they had white cabinets, they had gold, all knobs all over the white cabinets. They had a brushed gold sink, they had a gold faucet. And while that is very, very modern and very cool looking for maybe the next 3 years, 5 years or so, I can guarantee you 10 years from now, people are going to be ripping out all that gold out of their house. So standard is actually more ideal. And that's what we have here, and we love it. If you'll notice the floors, you can hear the echo in this particular video. That is by design. If we went into a property and had carpet, we would tell them to take it all out. For a rental property, you want this floor. This is basically, kind of a rubber flooring. It's not going to scratch. It's not going to dent. It's basically indestructible. If you flooded this entire house, water wouldn't even get under here. It's basically stuck or glued directly onto the concrete. Really, really great floor for rental. With this house, 10 years from now, this floor will look the exact same way, which is what we're looking for. So let's go upstairs. Here we are going to have carpet. When you do go with a floor like this, they don't have kind of matching pieces for the carpet. They actually don't have these edges and things like that. So in most cases where you have this type of flooring, you're actually going to have carpet on the stairs. And they did go ahead and put carpet upstairs as well, which is perfectly fine. If we were going to do this from ourselves, we're buying this from the builder already pre-built as a spec house, we would have actually put that same flooring throughout this entire sort of community area, because this is going to get the most traffic. So we'd much rather have this floor. And if this carpet ever gets damaged, I can guarantee you we won't be replacing this carpet. We'll be putting this floor in here and just extending it. But here we are, little single bathroom. And we'll go through this real quick, and then I'll come back and explain to you why we like this property. Bedroom, bathroom, again, a little loft area here. And then I have another bedroom here, another bathroom there. And then I have this bedroom here, which kind of has a weird ceiling. It's built in over the garage. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let's talk about this particular property and why we like it. Okay, so in an ideal world, this is why we don't love this property as much as we would. This is like about 95% here, but it's very rare to find this in a property. If you'll notice, I have a bedroom over here, and then I have the bathroom that's next to it. So I got a bedroom and a bathroom. Imagine if I have a master on main downstairs, I got, husband and wife downstairs or whatever, they're staying, the kids are upstairs. But if you notice, each kid, bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, bathroom. Each kid has their own bathroom. Now, a lot of properties are 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Keep in mind that you're going to have 2 bedrooms probably upstairs with a bathroom that's going to share. That means if you have teenage kids or something like that, it's just not ideal because the kids are going to have to share that bathroom. And it's just not something that anybody's necessarily going to want to do. Okay. If I have a bedroom and a bathroom, each individual, I can tell you that the demand for that property is going to be absolutely through the roof, because a family's going to come up here and they're going to say, listen, I've been looking at for 3 bedrooms, 2 baths all day long. And while the parents might like their facilities downstairs, the kids are just going to hate sharing the bathroom. I don't care if it's 2 boys, 2 girls, a boy and a girl, it doesn't matter. Everyone wants their own facility. So in this particular property, you have both room, bathroom for a child, room, bathroom for a child. In addition to that, okay, you also have this second bonus bedroom that's back there. Now, that technically could be a bedroom, and that bedroom could share that bathroom. That could be a setup, but just in a standard, husband and wife, they call it 2.5 kids, 2 children or whatever. This is going to rent. This is going to be a very, very ideal scenario. I bet you they turn this corner in this room in here. Could be an office. It could be a playroom. Now we have this big loft center that I'm sitting in area that I'm sitting in right now, where they could put something in here, like an open community office center. They could do a built-in or something, whatever it is. So maybe they don't use that room, but that could also be a great office. You imagine in this particular household, if someone's looking for a master on Main, we have it in this particular house. If someone has two children, much more ideal to have a bedroom and a bathroom together individually versus having to share. And then, of course, those kids want to go do something. They need a place to do their homework. They want to hook up their PlayStation or gaming system. Maybe a mom or dad need an office. Maybe the kids want an office, someplace to study. That's also set up. And even if you turn that into a study or even to a nursery for a third child, you still have this really nice area. So very, very great, attractive rental for anybody that's going to rent this unit. Now, what would make this unit better? Well, if you noticed when we were doing the tour, here's the bedroom. There's the bathroom over there. So I have a little bit of a distance to walk here. Nobody really wants to walk between a bedroom and a bathroom. If the builder could have figured out a way to connect those two things, was just looking at everything, they would have been able to do that. Not sure why they didn't, but if they would have connected those things, that would have been an ideal scenario where that bathroom would have been inside the room. This one, same scenario. There's the bedroom, there's the bathroom. Why didn't they do a connection? Instead of doing a door here, do a door on this other side, inside this room right here. You know, who really knows? They could easily put a pocket door right there to even make this entry both on one side here and on the other side, so that even if, you know, the person that's staying in the bedroom over here and the person staying in the bedroom over there, if they still wanted to share that, the one person can enter through the main door and then the other person can enter through the pocket door. That would have been a very good option. They didn't do it, not really sure why. And it is actually potentially something that we could do later on down the road, because it's literally just putting a door through, you know, put a hole through the wall and slapping a door. Why are we doing that right now? Well, that's because this unit has already been rented. We put this unit on the market, I want to say 11 o'clock. Now, we closed today, so we put the house on the market about a week ago. I had, I don't know, seven people reach out to me within like an hour of putting this house on the market. From them, we had two people that were willing to pay the lease for the full year in advance. Another person that wanted to sign a 3-year lease and actually add a fence to the backyard. They were going to take the fence. They were going to take the expense of adding a fence because they had the dog. They loved this property. It was such a great fit. And they cited these two things, the single bedroom, the bathroom for each unit. They wanted this. They said, we want to sign a 3-year lease. We'll pay you higher than what you're asking for rent. And we're going to install whatever fence you want in the backyard. You know, will we take it? And that's the person that we ended up taking. We had numerous people. So the person liked this property, so we won't do it. But when this turns over the next time, when that person moves out 3 years from now, there's a potential that we'll add doors there. So again, just, you know, the point of this video is just to walk you through sort of what we look for in a rental. Not all rentals are great. Not all investments are great. Just because a house is a good price point and maybe the rental rates in that area are key, you got to think about the other major factor when it comes in. It's not just about what's the mortgage, what's your rental rate, so what's the potential cash flow. There's a big factor in that, and that's called vacancy. And if the property sits for a month or two because it's just not an ideal scenario, it's not a good floor plan, doesn't have enough bedrooms or bathrooms, the setups isn't good, it's completely outdated, it's in a bad area, the schools aren't good, there's a number of factors. If that house sits, you can completely wash away your return on investment for the entire year. You want a property simple enough that as soon as you put it on the market, you're going to get a lot of attraction for it. You're going to sign a lease quickly. You're going to get a great tenant. You're going to be able to push rents every year, and your vacancy is going to be about zero. So that's usually what we get the way that we do our business here at AtlantaEstate.com. Because of the way we buy, because of the way we rent our properties, our vacancy is pretty low, and we have actually very low evictions. Knock on wood. Let me find wood to knock on. But very low evictions. We actually haven't had one in about 2.5 years, going about 3 years now, which is pretty awesome. So again, if you find this content useful in any particular way, please smash the like button. Of course, you can hit the subscribe, hit the bell. I do try to post videos when I'm out in the field working, when I find a good opportunity just to kind of share a little bit of an insight of how we've been able to develop our real estate portfolio, what we do for our clients every single day. If this is useful, I'd appreciate the likes, and of course, any comments you have below. Do you think this is a good setup? Does it even matter to you? Do you think we should add a pocket door up there? Or if you're renting this property, walking down the hall, does it even matter? Adding a pocket door is going to be $500 or so. Is it worth putting that $500? Will that matter to you if you were a renter? Or I mean, what else is in this house? What else would you like to see? What else do you think doesn't make a good rental? We'd love to see your comments, and of course, any questions you have, post them, and we'll get back to you. Thanks.